Stu back with Raid Shadow Legends. I was playing around with my Dragons 20 team, trying to do a faster run because we have the tournament coming up, right? So just kind of playing around, having some fun, trying to make a speed team, and I want to know what your speed teams are like. What are the fastest Dragon 20 teams out there? Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to show you mine. Let's get into it really quick. Like, I'm going to go over here to Dragons. All right, let's see who we have. So I've been switching in and out people this morning. I've been switching around a little bit of gear, not too much. I've actually put Zargala as lead for a little bit more accuracy because I don't need Bad L's 25% crit for my guys. She's at 98 crit, she's at 100% crit, and the rest of them are fine. So I'm just going to play it this way. I've moved out Bad L before. Try to put in somebody more player friendly or account friendly by it being like an epic or something else like that. What I really want to do, and I haven't done it yet, is I need to outfit my Kale with some really badass gear. Get him some gear that's comparable to what I have on Coldheart right now and what I have on Zargala. If I can do that with Kale, I really think I can bring out this Bad L, put Kale in here, get his AoEs to hit really hard after Zargala does a decreased defense. Let's see if we die here or not. I'm running it live. I'm not recording. I already played, quite a few rounds of this to try it out. I always survived. I always did well, especially with Bad L here. When I took out Bad L, some of it was dicey sometimes, but it really still wasn't bad. Very gear dependent. So as I'm recording right now, I hope they give me a good show, because if they don't, I won't even be able to post this. But anyway, so I brought in Coldheart. I'm not a big fan of people saying use Coldheart because she is so gear dependent. Do I like Coldheart? Do I think she's a great champion? She is. She's phenomenal. Not for early and mid game though. She's really for late game because she's so gear dependent and team dependent to be able to survive, make it, do damage, and not die. Just flat out not die. I knew they'd let me down. So I did all the other runs. I was fine, and they let me down. I could not believe it. Oh, she's back. I haven't had this happen before. I was about to stop recording and start all over. So anyways, let's keep going. Maybe she'll redeem herself and give us a 667,000k attack on the dragon. Not right now though, because he doesn't have decreased defense or weaken on. So we'll see. Okay, now he does. Now it's fine. So Coldheart can redeem herself and give us a big hit. There we go, 600k. So before, I don't know why it varies. She has the same. Maybe she didn't have. No, it wouldn't matter. It's based off of enemy max HP. I don't know. Sometimes it's really weird because she's done this multiple times that I watched and always hit for 6,607. So I don't know. It's weird, the variance. You guys let me know. So let me know your speed teams. What are your speed teams out there? What are they like? How good are they? How fast are they? Who are you using? Even if you're using all legendaries, I don't care. I want to know the fastest times, and I want to know your team comps. So let me know those. I know a lot of these fast times team comp aren't stable. They're not 100%. Like they might be 90%. I know that. I understand that. But let me know. What are your fastest runs and what did you use? Because if they're not stable right now, if you're getting 90%, we can always improve on that with the Great Hall, with better gear, with new things that are going to be coming out on the roadmap, glyphs, mystical weapons. There we go. 800k. Haha. So she did come back and redeem herself and gave us one of our best runs. All right, let's do this again then. So again, I haven't had her die before, but my Arbiter brought her back. So who can we get in here? We can get Arbiter over time. You guys could get Arbiter. You're going to have a really good account by that time anyways, because you're going to have to, auto everything. I'll show my gear on my people at the end of this run. We'll just do this last run, and I'll be able to show you my gear. We'll go over everything, so should be fine. I really just don't want anybody to die, so I can show you what I've been seeing the whole time when I did this comp. What did I have in here before? So before, for safe, slower runs, I always had Martyr in here, because Martyr could do the AoE, provoke, and attack down, no problem. Well, as I'm getting stronger, I don't need Martyr anymore, right? At least for dragons. And as I get stronger, I won't need her for other things as well. So I can get away from Martyr, no problem. It's just all about gear. So I just need to work more gear, because sometimes it's hard to go through gear all the time. Level it up to 4, level it up to 8, see if it's good, get rid of it. I mean, it takes all day. It takes all day to grind, and then it takes all day to look through the gear, to level it all up and do that stuff. Again, I'm getting really scared right here. Somebody's going to die. It's not happening like it was happening before. For sure, dead. Wow. Okay. Anyways, I still got my... All right, we're not... This is sad. This is like me showing Gorgorab back in the day when I used him for minnow 15, and he was the highest person in there at 50, and my whole team kept dying, but he kept bringing everybody back, and then we would finish it in record time. and it was just a cool video. So anybody who had Gorgorab wanted to do 15 stages stuff coming up could just use him and make him really strong. But that's sad, man. So again, before I haven't had people die, but we have Arbiter in here, so it doesn't look like it's an issue. It's going to be an issue. If my people are dying that easy, we're not taking control on the waves, then I need to bring in somebody who can do more DPS or more control. And I really think Kale might. I have to have somebody with poison for the dragon, right, to make the dragon a faster fight. I don't have to. Maybe I don't need to, especially with Coldheart in here. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe I don't have to worry about poisons anymore. I can just bring in somebody to help out with these waves, mow them down, or control them. Martyr's too long. She does the counterattack, all that animation of counterattack and doing everything else. Do I like her skills? Yeah, her skills are great, but it's too long. It makes the run much longer than it needs to be. So I need somebody who can come in here and maybe do a little bit of control, but that's fast about it. Not counterattacking all the time, not doing all the other stuff that she does with the provokes and things. That's fine. Her AoE provoke is fast. It's very fast. She just boom, hits everybody, good to go. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I really wish I had another 60 Zargala decked out the way this one is. Damn. Coldheart is killing it. Or maybe another Coldheart if we can get her through. But the problem is Coldheart's not going to help out with waves a lot. She will on her skill 3. She'll help out on waves by just nuking somebody. But she won't help out. All right, let me do it one more time because I know we can do this. I know I've run it multiple times before I started recording live with you guys. Plus, I want to talk to you some more. So who did I have? I had Martyr in here. I had Bad L. I didn't even have Arbiter in here before, and I didn't have Coldheart in here. I had Apothecary, of course, for the speed up, which is nice because we are taking multiple turns over these guys. So maybe if I got some more Evil Eye in here, support to knock down their turn meter, or maybe if I got some kind of, I don't know, something else in here to really help out. Like I said, if I had another Zargala decked out like her, then she'd be coming in with that Devastate on the 2-turn cooldown, breaking into Crack Armor, doing AoE again, and I think it would really help me out with a speed team. Since I don't have the fancy legendaries to come in here and just blow them up or take control and blow them up. Because there's a lot of legendaries out there. We got Biggin, we got Ignatius who can do the taunt and the AoE, also AoE burn. Now, unless they're pumping out some real damage, it might not help out with the speed team. But there are a lot of other things out there. Netheril Spirit, though, he's great. Man, we just, right here, before when I was doing these runs, I didn't have this problem. This is sad. But we got Arbiter in here, so it's not a problem. And Arbiter is functioning a lot like Gorgorab right now in that aspect. So if you have a Gorgorab, maybe try that out. Anyways, this is the reason why I don't like people always saying Coldheart, because if you're mid-game, early game, you're not going to have your Coldheart survive. She's not going to do what she needs to do. Can she help out with the level that you're on? Sure. Can she carry your team? No, you need a team that carries Coldheart, and then she can do really well like this. So anyways, we'll end it after this. We'll look at my gear. We'll look at my speed runs. At least I haven't failed yet. I mean, I guess that's something, right? I really don't like losing champions because that just scares me. It makes me feel like I've got a much higher chance to fail. So again, in the comments below, please, so you remember, let me know your speed teams. Write out the whole team. Let me know who you use as lead if there's something special about the lead, and let me know your times, what your times are. You don't have to go into details about your gear. I can pretty much guess whatever you have depending on what champions you're using. That's fine. I'll get the idea of it, but just let me know what we have for that. Because really, my Bad L is pretty much, he's helping out, but we have such DPS heavy people right now that even without Bad L's poisons, I think we'd be fine on the dragon. So I don't know. I need to bring in somebody who can do DPS and that has a little bit of control. Somebody like, not a Lego like Shiramani, who does the AoE freeze, but can also do damage with that attack. That would be cool. But again, man, we are killing it with this Coldheart. Nice. Another record one. Okay. Hey, well, at least we got record runs on camera. It didn't matter. Let's go into the champions. Let's see what we're working with. So again, this is in-game, guys. We're not talking about, hey, what can we do as a free-to-play player? What can we do as easy artifact stuff? This is in-game, so of course we're going to have in-game artifacts and crazy stuff on them. Let's first go over to my Great Hall so you can see where I'm rocking. Nothing crazy in the Great Hall, just accuracy. So if I did have the Great Hall maxed out, it would be very easy. Much easier. So let's go back into, let's go back into my champions now. All right, so we're going to start with Arbiter. We have all this speed gear and necklace. I'm just going to go over their main stats right now. So as you can see, she's got a lot of HP. She has this. She's at 293. I can pump her up with right now because she has her she has her accuracy banner on because I'm running dungeons. When I run PvP, I put on the plus 15. Where is it at? Where is it at? 12, 12. This is the highest one I have right now. So I put on the plus 15, brings her to 306 or 304, 5, something, 7, 306, I think. And it brings her up there. So that is the speed, but I need to try to get that weaken on her, and it doesn't hurt to have that. So when I'm running PvE content, I'm always running the accuracy on her. Okay, let's look at her masteries real quick. I'm not going to go over all of them with you, but you can just see what I have here. And then her skills. None of them are on cooldown. It would be really nice if I could hit this one, get some legendary books, and probably that one as well, because we don't want it on cooldown if we're having people die like we've been having. So who do we have next? We have Bad L. Bad L is all of them except for this one is missing, but everything else is on cooldown. Here are his artifacts. He's on lifesteal. Not a big deal. I actually want to make him really fast. Now, I want to take Bad L from this to a really fast champion. So that is that. And we have his masteries here. Now remember, I've got Bad L in here to give us poisons, to give us increased damage from Prey Upon, 15% additional damage, which will be on the clan boss. I mean, which will be on the dragon, of course, when poisons are up, and will be on the waves as well. And the heals don't hurt, right? The heals don't hurt at all. So who else we've got? That's two. We have Zargala. There's my girl. So recently, I just did this neck with her. Crit damage, 40%, beautiful accuracy. I love it. So if it's crit damage main, all I want is accuracy on the rest of it, and I got it. So I can't complain. We have the regular, crit damage stuff here. Let's go over to her main full stats. I'm not covering any of them up. Right. Okay. So there she is. She's pretty much a glass cannon. Yeah, she has 30k and 15 defense. Not bad. 1500. 203 speed, 100 crit, 230 critical damage, which is really nice for me. And I think that's really nice for a lot of people out there, I would assume. And then everything on her is, of course, booked out. You can look at her skills online if I'm going too fast, but I'm kind of just going over it all really quick. And here are her critical damage and whatever else. I do need to break into probably Evil Eye just to get a turn meter down on somebody, just in case. And then we have Apothecary, and what was the other one we were using? That's only 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm losing my mind. Oh, Cold Heart and Apothecary. Okay, so we're going to go over to, let's save Cold Heart for last. We've got Apothecary here. He is not super special. You can see his gear right here. He is just holding out. Got that HP and got that defense and he has decent speed. I want to bring that up to 300 just like Arbiter, of course. We'll do that in time. And then we have Cold Heart. So here is Cold Heart right now. As you can see, I'm not too concerned with bringing this up. Sure, it'll make her skill 1 and skill 2 hit harder, but really I'm just all focused about her skill 3. That's all we want to do is make that skill 3 hit harder. Decent HP, decent defense for this class. Seriously, because she has really low. Look, 13k, 700. Really low stats. So that's why I like Cold Heart. I love Cold Heart, but I just, I don't like her as well because of her stats. She's so hard to make survivable. She's got okay speed. 98 crit, I need to bring that up to 100, and 212 critical damage. And then she's got really good accuracy on her, really high. I could actually drop that accuracy down by 50, I want to take off 2 of these accuracy sets and bring in crit damage, of course, and I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to do that in time, no problem. And then we can always increase some of her other gear. We just have mix and match stuff on here. And then she is on cooldown for everything. We could bring up this damage by 10%. I could do that at any time. We'll do that afterwards. Let's look at her masteries. Again, we got crit damage just to make her skill 3 hit harder, and the rest of the stuff here. Now, we could go Giant Slayer for her skill 1 if we wanted to try to get some Giant Slayer procs on her skill 1 if she's firing off that often. But what I'm seeing is she gets to that skill, her skill 3, it's off cooldown, 4-turn cooldown. I'm moving fast with Arbiter, I'm moving fast with Apothecary, and bam, she is doing some insane damage that we already saw. Same thing she does on spiders, hits for like 1.7 mil as long as it's set up properly with the decreased defense in the weaken. We're good to go. So I like doing critical damage on her a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and replace some of this gear right here with, what's the name of it? What is it called? Crit damage gear. So crit damage gear. It's got no fancy name? Okay, so I'll be replacing something. I'll have to look and bring her, because right now she's at 250 and I can bring it up more by the Great Hall. So that's where we're at. What was I said I was going to do? Okay, so that's really it. Let me know in the description below. I'm just going to go over here while I'm thinking about it, because I've been using Cold Heart a lot lately because she is great. But again, I feel like she's mainly for in-game. Got another 50 over here, and I've got a couple other in my in my storage. So we'll cap that out on her. She's good to go. So my team in Dragons 20 right now for the tournament that's going to come out in 6 hours is around 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It looks like we've been doing good. We've been dropping it. I think we got to a 2 minute and 30 or whatever we were at. So that's all I've got, guys. Let me know your fastest dragon teams, your comps, and everything else. Just wanted to put out this quick video because I was having fun trying to make my dragons runs, make them faster, not necessarily safer, because obviously when I had Martyr in there, they were safe as could be. I never had to worry about anything, but they would be around 4 minutes. So now I've dropped that down by a lot, but it's pretty risky. So I might have to sub. If I die, then I'll probably want to sub somebody in there because I don't like to do 90% runs. I like to do 100% runs no matter what. Put it on auto, let it fly, and I know that I'm going to get that gear and not waste any energy. So I could always sub in somebody else and keep Arbiter in and sub in whatever else. But anyways, I don't want to make this video any longer than it is. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you all on the next video.